Sweet. What's up, everybody? I'm Pasquale, aka Lucky Leone.
I'm Mercy, and thank you for this space.
What's up, guys? It's Razor Ray, also known as Ray Halo with Raspy Productions.
And we're gathered here together as the Peacemaker Collective, and we're bringing you a little bit of poetry, a little bit of spoken word, a little bit of hip hop, and the production work on the end of on Ray's end that we've been working on together. And we're very excited. We've got a new song dropping tomorrow, the 17th at 7 p.m. It's called The Year of the Bear. We've been working really hard on this track.
Sure.
Just to give you a little bit of like background, Mercy and I have been together as a collective since meeting each other in Mexico 3 years ago. We perform in theater under the name Iguanas con Alas. We've done everything from performing in marketplaces to street corners to hospitals and all kinds of things as clowns. We're educators and artists first and foremost. So thank you so much for being here and for being present. Ray can give you a little bit of background maybe if he wants, or
Sure, yeah. Just born and raised rapper and producer from Toronto. Lived here all my life. I just love sharing, my message, love sharing my vibes, good energy, good positivity, all about, people growing and bettering themselves, through whatever means that may be. And for me, and obviously for us here, is music. So that's pretty much just what I'm about and what I will be about always.
All right, so yeah. We'll get into some music right now. We'll start out with a little bit of acoustic just to get rolling, and then we'll get into the hip hop stuff.
Shred it.
Mi amor, si quieres.
Con gusto. «777 nubes te esperé para ver el brillo de tus ojos.
Yes, I love to. I would love to get to know you every morning. And I love to give into impulses warring. But girl, I'd hate to see you standing by the window. 'Cause I love you, yeah, I love you like a husband loves his widow. From the other side, where the people gotta reach across the border, they told me where to hide, but everything there seems all out of order. That's why I know, yeah, we got to go. We'll take it slow and find ourselves a show. Yes, I love to. I would love to be amongst you in the forest. And I love to, yeah, I love to let the creatures sing the chorus. In the great outdoors where nobody can get inside our business. In all the stores, the pretty people try to sell you fitness. but you don't believe that's all we're to achieve. Just stick with me, we'll float out to the sea. Yes, I love to, said I love to get away just for a while. 'Cause I told you, like I told you, there ain't nothing like your smile. It's so damn good, it makes me wish I could. It's so, so sweet, it makes me feel complete. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Raise the roof. And speaking of raise a raise in the building.
It's good, it's good.
All right. ¿Quieres decir algo, mi amor?
It's in Spanish. Estaba en un jardín y vino un colibrí.
She was in her garden.
Yes.
Yeah, I can.
Yes.
Okay. Mercy was in the garden. Whence came a colibrí.
And speak with me.
Spoke with her.
And I write this. Hablé con Dios esta mañana. Llegó en alas amarillas besando las flores. Eres sabia y abundante. Abuela chamana escondida en el cuerpo de una joven con ganas de manifestar su don. Eres tu propia medicina. El amor es tu lenguaje. La misericordia tu nombre. Nos miramos a los ojos y nos reconocimos. Recordé su canto al verlo ave. Después les envío la traducción.
We'll send you the translation later. All right.
That was dope.
Yes.
Good energy, good energy.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Want to get to a track?
The track, yeah.
You want to do like Tiger and Journeyman first? You have this?
Yeah, for sure. It's
Okay. These first two tracks that we're going to do, me and Raymond made together. They're our first collaborative effort together. The tracks are on the link that Maria posted or that were posted in Can't Stop the Music. The two tracks are called, one is called Tiger and the other is called Journeyman. And yeah,
for sure.
Thus begins the story of Lucky Leone.
For sure. We'll start with Tiger.
All right.
I just kind of want to give a little background. You know, I produced these beats, these first two beats, and you know, this is how me and Pascal really started getting going. And they each bring their own vibe and energy to them. And you know, right at the top, the crescendo, the third beat, song you guys listen to is something that kind of was built up to, and I'm really excited for everyone to hear what we come up with. So without further ado, I'll play the song. We can get to
This
it.
is Tiger. Sleeping park to park, living in the dark. Best friends a pigeon, fire breathing dogs. Bet I'ma hit the mark, I snatch a spot on the chart. Supermarket stealth shopper, rummaging through carts. Trying to feed the famine, I'm trying to build an ark. Got them lined up, two at a time, we just park. Stay down for the cause, solid as tree bark. Way I know things making you think he nardwar. Sally sells seashells, save them remarks. She been watching our progression and know that we smart. Know we got heart. No, we don't stop. If we down and outnumber, we tagging yous with a rock. Baby, we never balk. You can tell by the walk. We some men on a mission. Now that's just real talk. Blood thicker than water. Water dissolves salt. The solution to every problem posed by hard hearts. Corny suckers of old. Pay the ultimate cost. Everybody meets the maker. Your stats word to the boss. Springsteen with the sauce. Springtime in the course. A reward for the faithful. Got no time for a loss. Silly rappers, we coming. Our Delta forces is humbling. Hell-bent on causing destruction. If you wondering about the rumbling, we just getting started. So don't be acting fugazi. If you standing in our path, we rolling over your body. Yeah, we rolling over your body. Yeah, we rolling over your body. Say we rolling over your body. If you stand in our path, we rolling over your body. Peace.
Peace. That's Tiger.
That's the tiger right there. Don't ask why we like a lot of our tracks are animal related. I don't know.
I can tell you why. This song was named Tiger because I was inspired by an artist who basically, like, they had a Campbell's soup can and a tiger coming out of it, and I thought it was super interesting. So that's why it's Tiger.
It's very Warhol. Like Andy Warhol did a lot of Campbell soup stuff. Like
Really? Yeah. You know what? Maybe would have been his inspiration. Okay, so I got the Journeyman. This next song is Journeyman. Without further ado.
This song's called Journeyman. It's about a boxer. So you want to start it over?
You want to start over?
Yeah. Journeyman ship too sick to his stomach. Always on the move, feel he's gotta prove something. Lost in the play, know his day been coming. Gonna be champion, making gold out of nothing. Fights with the hope of a million souls starving. Busted up his lip, bloody spits in a bucket. Hungry for the chance at a true superstardom. Tired eyes from a night of 1,000 no troubles. Hate in the stare of a pale-faced cracker. Always in the way of the will of a master. Carrying a bag on his back full of rubble. All they really want from him is to move a little faster. Strapped with the odds of a racehorse junkie. Celebrated in the heart of the age-old flunky. Monkey wrench in his plans. Packing grease can he stick and move, man. Feeling all froggy. Tupperware leaking full of chicken masala. Black eye swelling when he down, they never holler. Grabbing up a punk by the motherfucking collar, let it go. Keep it pushing, another day, another dollar. If he gotta do it, he gon' break a fucking boulder. Lift the shit up on the back of his shoulders. Bench press stress, gotta get it off his chest. Getting stronger and stronger every day he grows older. Hard times living in the heart of the squalor. Chain smoke lingers on the breath of his mother. Rope skip tricking, sounding like a stutter. School of hard knocks, baby, yeah, that beauty alma mater. Shadow boxing fear, all to keep him out of trouble. His lady caress his stubble if his thoughts get muddled. Stepping into the ring and his feet start to shuffle. Now he's gotta lay you out in the name of the Father. Peace.
So that's a Journeyman right there.
That's Journeyman right there. Yeah, before we show the Year of the Bear.
That's the final
Yeah,
one.
the final song out of the three is the Year of the Bear, and it's a song that we have cooked up very recently, but we're very, very happy with the result. Little less sing-songy, a lot more hip-hop, boom bap.
Right.
Without further ado.
It's going to be the full song, okay?
Yeah.
Say that the thing ain't the ring is to play. So give me a stage where it's bullet for rage. I know I can fight. I would much rather recite. That's entertainment. Somebody's future.
Live on stage, young bulls full with rage. Time to spit what's on this page. Start burning the sage. I've been scribing this shit for days. Laying up in the cave, ready to rip off the mask in this masquerade. Now I'd be lying if I tell you that I didn't pray for the wisdom and the guidance just to get through today. For the strength and skill to keep my adversaries at bay. I'm truly happy as a motherfucker. God don't play. And I'm his chosen golden boy and natural born leader. Legend frozen in time like Leonardo or Caesar. I was actually considering giving rappers a breather, but this family's hunkered down, hugging close to electric heaters. You live and leave it to Beaver, there's children stuck at the border. Lies that we've directed from me, from reporters. Foundations with no consistency, missing some more than ever. Taking real action, just camera phones and recorders. Raising our sons and daughters in fear of impending slaughter, but the store's still open like selling soap to a hoarder. Prostituting the people for profit, the long and shorter, and eviscerating hope for the new world order. It's over. I'm holding feet to the fire this fucking season, sequestering cocksuckers for selling out and for treason. Can't let her own me home, fall victim to wicked demons. You going out just how you came in, kicking and screaming. The future is upon us. It's all here. 2021, this a brand new year. Kicking in door hinges and busting shots in the air. Mauling motherfuckers like a grizzly bear. Yeah, the future is upon us. Come take a look. The people rising up. The story read like a book. The energy we bringing is making them real shook. Keep your eyes wide open or get dropped from the hook. The future is upon us. It's all here. 2021, this a brand new year. Kicking in door hinges and busting shots in the air. Mauling motherfuckers like a grizzly bear. Yeah. Peace. It ain't worth it. And that's right. All that energy, all that.
It's big energy there. If you guys like that track, you can listen to it tomorrow. It's dropping tomorrow. You guys got like a very special sneak preview of this track. It's dropping tomorrow on my YouTube, RASB Productions. That's where you can find the other tracks. And check it out. Leave a comment and definitely show some love for that.
All right. We want to do some more poetry, a little more poetry, and a little more acoustic stuff. I also could do the later on. I can do the if you have it, the Japanese headbutt beat. Yeah. I got that all.
You got time for it?
Yeah. Okay, definitely.
For sure, yeah.
Mi amor.
Okay.
Mercy is gonna come do some more of her famous poetry.
¿Pero me traduces poco a poco?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Esta poesía se llama El Pueblo Despierto.
The Village Awakens.
El pueblo despierto sabe que los peces muertos resucitan con poesía.
The awakened village knows that dead fish are resurrected with poetry.
Por eso cantan, susurran y danzan, iluminados con la luna.
For this, they sing, whisper, and dance illuminated by the moonlight.
Sumergen sus dedos buscando en cada movimiento la esperanza.
They dip their toes in the water, looking in each stroke for a glimpse of inspiration.
Las olas abrigan a esos locos, a esas locas de megáfono en mano.
The waves hug.
Las
The waves
olas,
hug. The good listeners and the crazy people with their megaphones in hand.
de versos efímeros o inmortales.
The ephemeral verses and immortal verses of today.
Somos generadores de esperanza sin fecha de caducidad.
We are generators of hope without a expiration date.
Somos energía.
We are energy.
Somos filosofía y acción.
We are philosophy and action.
Somos revolución de revoluciones.
We are the revolutionaries of the revolution.
Somos las elegidas, los elegidos.
We are the elected, the chosen,
que caminan sobre las aguas
that walk over waters
del mundo real
of the real world,
virtual
virtual world,
y espiritual.
and the spiritual realm.
Thank you.
Thank you. Peace. I'm going to do a couple more songs, and I'll do one acoustic, and then there's another rap track that we're really excited about that we'll also give you a sneak preview of. Right now, it's just loosely titled the Japanese headbutt beat.
Head kick.
Head kick.
Yeah.
Japanese head kick. It's got a very old samurai kind of vibe to it. I don't know if you guys are like familiar. We're huge fans of the Wu-Tang Clan, and we have a real affinity for old school hip hop, and a lot of that stuff for some reason drew from all those old kung fu movies, and like this beat reminded us of that, and we really enjoyed that aspect of it. So
For sure.
we'll actually do that one first.
Want to do that one first? Okay, no problem. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, 1 second. It's
I'll just talk quickly about this beat. I just quickly wanted to say it's a beat that I found this instrument online. I'm probably butchering the name, but it's like a yankuin. It's this Chinese instrument, and I was able to get my hands on it. Created this really simple melodic, melody to it, and simple, drums, and it was just really to highlight the vocal artist and have like a very Eastern kind of vibe to it. So I really hope you guys enjoy the vocals and the beat.
all right. Ready. Gather all women and children, get in the building, said the temple master, addressing a scared civilian. Any man present who's sensitive and who's willing to fight back bravely in the benefit of the billions. Barely trained in battle, but channeling cold feelings, thinking on their lives devised by social villains. Made the scrub marble below some gold ceilings, all the while march miles back home to stone pillows. There comes a time in everyone's life to make decisions, but this was more a realization for the militia. They gathered together in a circle of meditation and conspired to capture His Majesty up in the villa. The newest castle walls was guarded by some guerrillas. They could press him, but he probably played chess like a Sicilian. The chances of a sneak attack was 1 in a million, and plus they had an archer post atop of every pavilion. They'd be surrounded, fighting, trying to puncture the middle. If they could penetrate his flank, his defenses was brittle. Overtake his man station, pacing round with a whistle, luring them out with a fiddle. Could solve a lot of their issues. Now suddenly, the strategy seemed much like less of a riddle. A little bit of faith in what's at stake, the sucker submittal. They seen too much horror just to dawdle and diddle, play with the spittle. Let them wrestle another acquittal out of the hands of the people. This would not be a sequel. They demanded dignity, knowing damn well that they're equal. And when united and inspired, their intentions was lethal, and their community was stronger than the forces of evil. This the art of war, simply give and receive. Teach the younger generations that we're blessed to breathe. Stand together and your destiny you definitely choose. And at the end of the day, you got nothing to lose. Peace.
Japanese head kick.
And that's the Japanese head kick beat. Yeah. Swerve, man. I'm going to play one song on acoustic, and yeah.
We got a little clap by buddy over there.
Yes. Who's giving the clap? Let me just check the chat real quick. I haven't seen the chat, but there's like 17 unseen comments. And thank you, Maria. Okay, cool. All right, everybody's trying to figure out the logistics. That's great.
¿Qué dicen? ¿Qué dicen, mi amor?
The song is called When I Was 10. I played it before here. It's got to do with just various struggles for dignity around the world. One mainly inspired by a book I read by this Palestinian author who was talking about his experience of being driven away from his village as a young kid, seeing his people in a real tough situation, and having having grown up in New York and lived through 9/11 and having seen a bunch of other things as a result of you know, hatred and confusion and a whole lot of hard feelings, this song came about. Peace. When I was 10, when I was just a boy of 10, I felt the need to defend. When I was 10, I saw the strength in the men, and I knew just what I would do. I saw their might when they would gather at night, all of them ready to fight. And I would not let them down. They burned our buildings to the ground. Right inside of my hometown. The victims did not make a sound. So I knew just what was right. When I was 12, when I was just a kid of 12, I put my hate up on the shelf. I saw some men, they were arresting my friend. Their mothers pleading for them. Locked in a pen, never to see them again. Always the means to an end. We took up space inside their head. And so they wanted us for dead. The rivers of my village bled. They even took what deadly bread we had. Their hands and faces stained with red. fly away from this pain. Fly away on a plane. Fly away if it all could be saved. Fly away, 'cause I can. Fly away, you're only hurting a man. Fly away, and I know I can do this the best that I can, 'cause I'm better off on the run than I am in the dark. Fly away from it all. Fly away, it's because what I saw. Fly away, never let them reveal the pain that they've caused. Yes, I'm better off. I am in the dark. When I was 23, when I was a man of 23, they came looking for me. Maybe they're right when there ain't no hope in sight. I shut my eyes for the night. I drift and I dream some beautiful fantasy, the palace where you were my queen. I feel serene, I breathe in everything. Your eyes are the last thing that I see. Thank you.
So, if you want to do one more, you can, but otherwise, that would be the set. Let us know what you think.
Yeah, that's good right there.
Okay,
Thank you guys so much for being patient.
Maria can press unrecord, whatever the heck that button is.
Showing up. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much.
You guys want to say like any last thing?
Last thing I just want to say is be sure to check out that new song again. It's on my YouTube, RAS Beat Productions. You can find it just by searching that in. And thanks again, what he said, just for tuning in, listening, and just being a great audience.
Let us know when you're good to go.
I was just trying to figure out what song I should start with, but let's see. All right. Yeah, I guess I'll start with this one. Okay, so this song is called Sticky Wires. I wrote it a couple months ago, I guess. So I think I mentioned one of the other ones that I like to write a lot of songs about robots. So this song is about a robot named Snow. Yeah, this is his story, I guess. Hi, my name is Snow, the lonely robot bot. Sorry if I stutter. All my parts are shot. I've tried to replace my gears and my missing heart been broken for years, and I don't know where to start. My programming is on a loop. Sticky wires, sticky wires. But aren't we all on a loop of our very own making? Wearing masks programmed by media, online smiles faking. Can we rewire? Can we unplug? Can we think on our own? But it's not what we want, it's not what they want. Here comes another Tron. Our programming is on a loop. Sticky wires, sticky wires, sticky wires. My programming is on a loop. Sticky wires, sticky wires, sticky wires. Hi, my name is Snow, robot without a heart. Tried to fix myself for years, but I don't know where to start. So, yeah, that one will be on my next project album thing, which will be like after this current project is released. I'll play. Actually, you know what? I'll do this one. Actually, it's funny. The two songs I'm thinking about playing are actually both like weather related like themes, which I realize I actually write a lot of weather related songs because that very much like affects my mood if it's like sunny out versus if it's raining or something. So I tend to write a lot about that. So this song is on the Merlin instrument. So when I actually discovered the Merlin instrument, it was at a friend's cottage this past summer, like in 2020. And he had it at the cottage and he was like, hey, like Shorty, check out this like cool instrument, whatever. And then I wrote a song while I was at the cottage. And so I wrote it on this weird instrument that I don't really understand. So yeah, the song is called Sunrise. And me and my husband had gone out paddleboarding that morning at like 5 a.m. To watch the sun, and we went out and like sat on the water, and then I was inspired to write the song called Sunrise. There's a calm reflection on the water. It's still and clear as glass. The sky is pink like pastel, but the sun is coming up fast. The sun peeks its head over the trees as the birds softly sing. The gentle whisper of a breeze, it's just another morning. It's just another morning. The sun will help you get through, so get up and get on your way. Even if you don't want to, today is a new day. The sun peeks its head over the trees as the birds softly sing. The gentle whisper of a breeze. It's just another morning. It's just another morning. The sun will rise for you and shed light on your way. It pierces even the darkest moments of the day. The sun will rise for you and shed light on your way. It pierces even the darkest moments of the day. So get up and get on your way. The sun will rise for you. Today is a new day. So, it's sunrise. My bird is like whistling in the background and it's totally throwing me off. Like, shut up. Yeah, so that's that. And then the other song I wanted to play is called Rain, and that's like the opposite end of the spectrum of the more depressed side of weather songs. Anyway, so I actually haven't played this song in a while. It's called Rain. I wrote it a couple years ago. Yeah, when I first started writing songs. It's still raining outside and forever in my head. Can I stay all day and hide in the warmth of my bed? This rain cloud always follows me everywhere I go. It won't let up inside of me, nor out the window. This weather turns my blue eyes gray as my vision becomes gray. If only I can see the light of day, my dreams are growing dim. This rain cloud always follows me everywhere I go. It won't let up inside of me, so it can dry up all the tears and let these flowers grow. That's right. And that's probably my time.
You probably actually have time for one more. Your songs are always pretty quick.
Yes, I was gonna say you're an expert at playing like 10 out of the 15 minutes or like 12 of the 15 minutes. You could push it a little bit more if you want. We're giving you that, you know, that room.
All right, I'll do Overdrive. So that song Rain and this song as well, Overdrive, is like some of my older stuff. So those ones are on Spotify. My Spotify name is Super Not Okay. So yeah, you can find those online. All right, and this one is Overdrive. Where you left it? Have you ever wondered if you need to be tested? Like, yes, I can function, but no, I'm not functioning. And inside my head, there are voices screaming, why can't you be normal or shut up and take a pill? Focus and remain on testing in the chair and sit still. What is happening to my mind? There's no pause or rewind, and I cannot seem to find all the pieces left behind. I'm on don't think I know how what is happening to my mind. There's no pause or rewind, and I cannot seem to find all the pieces left behind. I'm unwinding, I'm unwinding, I'm unwinding. Thank you.
Question for you about your songwriting, because you said that your songs sometimes have to do with weather. So does that mean that your songwriting inspiration, does it go through the roof when you travel somewhere with even different weather?
Sometimes, like, I mean, my songwriting is based on a lot of things, but one of them is like weather related. Like, if it's a really bright sunny day, I'm like automatically in a better mood. And if it's like, you know, rainy and overcast or gray and, you know, the roads are wet and stuff like that, automatically puts me in like a more depressed mood. And yeah, I mean, there's a lot of other factors too. Like, you know, I find if I have a very stimulating environment, it definitely helps with like inspiration and stuff like that. But yeah, those are like, I guess like some of the major factors I've noticed just because they come up as themes in my songs. I didn't even realize it at first. I'm just like writing a song called Rain, then I wrote another one called Chasing the Sun, and then this one called Sunrise. I'm like, oh, I guess like that does like really come into how I write songs or whatever.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that like in that range of like October to March, those aren't your favorite months in Toronto.
Yeah, so actually that song Rain was written in October, like of, I think it was October 2018. There was like a stretch where it rained for like 10 days straight. And I'm like a major longboarder, so like I want to be outside longboarding like all the time, especially like when it comes to October or something, because it's like after that I know I won't be able to board for the winter. So like when it was like raining for that stretch in October, I was like, oh my god, I'm so bummed, like I can't be outside, I can't do the things I want to do, and I know that winter's coming and I want to like, you know, get it all out right now. And so yeah, it was during that time that I wrote that song. I'm just like, I was so frustrated with like the fact that it was raining all the time. And yeah, it just seemed to have such a correlation with my mood too.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's like your really polite way of saying, no, Juha, you're wrong. I do productive things in that month. Stop making assumptions.
Well, yeah, I just write depressing songs about weather in those months.
I have a question about longboarding. So I also longboard, but I find I always get a really bad pain in my like paddling foot.
Oh,
So
yeah, that like that goes away if you do it enough, but it's it like takes a while, like because that's a muscle you have to build in your calf. Like my calves are different sizes. Like my push foot, that calf is half an inch bigger than my other calf. But that's like a muscle that's like been worked for like over a decade, like doing that and growing up skateboarding.
It's weird because it's not my calf. It's like the center part of like between my heel and like the ball of my foot. It's right there. And I think I just need super thick sole shoes. I don't know, but it hurts at the very bottom. It's like
it might be the shoes that you're wearing then. Like, I don't know, do you wear flat sole shoes like Converse or something? Yeah.
This is probably why. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know then. It might just be the shoes you need to get replaced or something, because that sounds wrong.
So for you don't have that pain. It's not a normal thing.
No, yeah, no. Like if it's like a muscle pain, that's, you know, one thing you just have to work through. But if it's like a physical pain, then you're probably doing it wrong.
Weird. Okay. Hey, thanks for that clarification. I appreciate that.
I can't personally comment on longboarding, but I remember years ago when I started skating for the first time after taking time off, and like every time I'd go skating, like my lower back would be sore. But after skating for like a few weeks or like a month or so, like eventually it just kind of went away.
Yeah, you get used to it. I have had a new fun pain this past year though. That was a good time. Discovered I now have tendonitis in like the back of my heel, like lower calf kind of area or whatever, in my push foot. So I didn't used to have that until this past summer. So then I had to start wearing like an ankle brace and stuff when I went out, and I had to be really careful not to go out for too long, because once I like was pushing my body to go for like a couple hours or something like that, then like the pain would start like really bad, and I'd be far from home at that time. So that would suck. So that's the new fun thing that's coming with age. Good time.
Here we are, once again, around strangers, new friends, verse to verse, song to song. Maybe everything we have know is wrong. I keep rolling on, can't keep rolling on. Where'd you go? What'd you say? There's a will, there's a way. Verse to verse, song to song. Maybe everything we've come to know is wrong. I keep holding on, can't keep holding on. Okay, gonna switch things up here and switch to the acoustic guitar. So that will just be a second. All right. Check, check. Okay, I think that level's fine. I'll go with this. I'm still waiting for the sun to set. 24 years and nothing yet. I still sing the same old song. Can't seem to right the wrong. I don't want to be upset. Anywhere I can't forget. And still wonder why all the ups and downs were rise. Once tried to fix me. Okay. And I guess maybe I'll do one more since I've already got the acoustic here. So here we go. Okay, thank you.
For the record, the song didn't sound the same, but like I think like the last like 2 bars, it had like the same outro to like "Time of Your Life." At the time of your life, do 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 do. G chord. Oh, and so before I play my song, I just want to make like one comment about Shorty's set. I don't know if Shorty feels this way, but I know sometimes with my personal original, sometimes I'm like, oh, should I play this original again? I've already played it like a few weeks in a row. But for me, because I don't hear that music all the time, it's like I'm excited that some of those songs are starting to be familiar to me. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm glad you're playing that one because now I can like learn it better. I can just hear it more. So yeah, please continue playing those songs. I like them.
That's a good comment because I was trying to avoid doing that.
Yeah, I could like feel it. Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah.
Okay. This first song I'll play is called Who I Was Not Me. Yeah, that's from like 2013. There I stand tall and all on the last day of it all. It's finally last call. As I try and find my words, my jaw locked so no one heard. The tears I grinned behind. Oh my, only now do I see through the light, honestly, who I was not me. It's who I was not now. As I try and close the door and say no, no more. There are things I left behind. Oh my, only now do I see through the light, honestly, who I was not me. It's who I was not now. Only now do I see through the light, honestly, who I was not me. It's who I was not now. Thank you. You know, I think I mentioned this before, but sometimes playing for like playing on Zoom, it reminds me of like playing those open mics where like only like 3 people show up and you're kind of like you're playing for like the people, but like probably like the bartender in the back. So you're like, I know the bartender, you know, didn't cheer, but like they're cheering in their head. So after I perform, like they're cheering in their head. That's what I tell myself. This next song is a song called 9. Thank you, Maria. This next song is a song called 9 that I wrote about my sister when she was 9 and she's now 16. So yeah, this song is aging interestingly in my head. You're not today holy. Where is the time going? Can you stop growing? I just wanna play Monster High with you today and help build some toy castle you'll probably never use again. And I want you to stay, the innocence in the way you still look up at me. You had over 5 friends. Had to stop myself from crying, 'cause I know I'll never get this moment again. I just hope you remember your friends. They just wanna play Monster High with you today. Help build some toy castle you'll probably never use again. They want you to stay, innocence in the way you still see your life. And don't stay the way I left you when I am gone. And don't make me cry, 'cause I love you, want things to stay the same.
Woo! Yeah.
Thank you. I just realized as I strummed that G, I'm like, that's the thing that I just mentioned Casey did in his song, and then I should in my song. So yeah, Casey, I retract that back. Me and you invented it. It wasn't that other song I mentioned. You know, I'm sure that all songwriters go through that, where like they write a song idea, they're like, that sounds so original, and then you heard it, you're like, oh no, I stole that one. Dang it. But sometimes when you listen back, you're like, how much can I steal and be okay with it? Sometimes it's too much. Okay, so this next song is also an original called Not Tonight, and it's a song about wanting a night for yourself. Some nights I wanna act 7. Some nights I wanna act 5. Some nights I wanna act just like you, but not tonight. But not tonight. I want one night for me, and I just want this night to last, and I just know this night won't come, it won't come tonight. You know that you make me crazy. You know that I like it too. You know that I wanna be with you, but not tonight. But not tonight. I want one night for me, and I just want this night to last, And I just know this night won't come. It won't come tonight. Oh. If only I could live despite. If only I could have seen what's right. Heat of the moment would not have been. And you would not mean to me those memories. Not tonight. Whoa, not tonight. Whoa, not tonight. Whoa, not tonight. I want one night for me, and I just want this night to last, and I just know this night won't come. It won't come tonight. Oh, 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 oh. Thank you. How long did that take me? I don't think that was the 15 minutes yet. I think I can fit in one more, right? Yeah, I think so. Okay. No, thank you. Okay, so the last song I'll play, I've already played it a couple times in this open mic, but I get excited to play it because it's like the only song I've written in the last like 12 months. Well, the one that I'm the happiest with, called Maybe I Was Meant to Be. Wrote a letter to myself, I don't know why. Think I'm trying to find help, trying to realize not living for somebody else. You feel alive, but when you only have yourself, every sunrise, it can be hard, it can be free, knowing it's all on me. It can be hard, it can be free, trying to chase a dream. It can be hard, it can be free, often it feels lonely. Maybe I was meant to be. Whatever balance that I have, I don't do well. I try to keep to myself from feeling overwhelmed. Well, ask me how that's felt, 'cause sometimes it can be hard, it can be free, often it's all on me. It can be hard, it can be free, trying to chase a dream. It can be hard, it can be free, often it feels lonely. Maybe I was meant to be. It can be hard, it can be free, knowing it's all on me. It can be hard, it can be free, trying to chase a dream. It can be hard, it can be free, often it feels lonely. Maybe I was meant to be.
One question. I just wanted to ask
Thank you. Sorry, guys. I went 46 seconds over. Dang it. Hit me.
Yeah, so I just have one question for you. So when you're writing songs, what you know, how do you start the process? Is it like organic? Is it like something that you start with a object or like an image and then you create a song, or how do you go about it?
80% of the time, it's just playing. So I used to take guitar lessons for like 3 or 4 years, so I learned theory, but for some reason with songwriting, I kind of throw that out the window, and I just look for the chords that sound very like colorful. I think that sounds interesting. That sounds interesting. I just like, I play random chords and like, oh, that sounds interesting. So it usually starts with the chords, whatever just sounds good, and then I go from there. So guitar first, lyrics almost always second.
Cool. So it's like an aesthetic preference. Sounds good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes.
I do that too.
Yeah.
I had questions about your lyrics, like what inspires you with your lyrics and your songwriting. Like you said, like you only have like one song in the last year that you're like happy with. So like, is COVID like affecting your songwriting, or
I just haven't felt as inspired as before, I guess. Because
is that because like less stimulation, or like what's your normal process?
I think so. Also, this maybe sounds like a weird thing to say, but sometimes the songs that I'm happiest with come from when I'm like really, really sad. And sometimes I'm just not sad while I'm holding an instrument. So I probably like missed a window of opportunity. Or if I'm just happy for like 3 months, I'm like, dang it, I don't have anything to write about. I'm happy. I hate that I'm happy, but I like that I'm happy.
That's funny. So you don't like write lyrics ever first, like something that like if you are in a state where maybe you don't have an instrument handy, but like you have like a thought for lyrics or something, you don't like write them down? For me, it's because it's always lyrics first for me, like pretty much all the time. Yeah.
I would say I have that, but what I call that is I have like just voice notes, and I feel like I have like 150 voice notes of like just me singing into my phone. Sometimes it's 30 seconds, sometimes it's a minute and a half. So yeah, those just get put under like the maybe category. They're like, I'll get to it eventually.
Cool.
Awesome. Thanks, Juha. It was a great open mic performance tonight. The guitar sounded good. Hey, I'm just gonna switch us, and I'm ready to go. We don't even have to press unrecord. There we go. All right, let me angle this a little bit. Okay, so basically tonight I just picked songs that are actually songs that I would have played when I first started open micing. I don't know why. I just like have this feeling whenever I pick my songs. So they're pretty much most of them for 2013. So these first 3 are all from 2013. So like 8 years ago. All right, here we go. Like I started too soon. Okay. It's not fair, but nothing is. And I don't care if you're over it. 'Cause I'm building up, it's falling down. I'm sitting pretty now. I'm punching out, breathing down. And you still won't miss me now that I'm gone. Can't do what I'm supposed to do. 'Cause when I try to think, my mind's on you. When I close my eyes, 'Cause I'm building up, it's falling down. I'm sitting pretty now, watching out, leaving town. They still won't miss me now that I'm gone. Cause I'm building up what's falling down. I'm sitting pretty now, I'm punching out, leaving town. And you still miss me now that I'm gone. This next one's called Try. I wake up, the sun hits, brand new day. I shut up, I'll do anything you say. Said try. Said try. Without money to exploit us, we still slip through the cracks we make. Without you, honey, I'll avoid it. But you make me see it every day. Just try. Just try. You know how to slay me, knock me out. My hands up, I swear it was all his fault. If I'm innocent enough, can I keep you coming back for more? Just try. Just try. Just try. You know how to slay me, knock me out. Go! Just try. Just This one's called Heaven. No drugs, no friends. Got too much money instead. No car, no bed. Ride a bike, a couch to rest my head. So I'll play dead. No one will notice I left. I hurt make out, making my life begin again. Time out, my friends. This is the bitter end. My life, my sin. The sunlight trickles in. You clip my wings, so I cannot reach heaven. Now we jumped 1 year before to 2012. This is called Light My Cigarettes. Breathe in, breathe out. This is how I live now. Close my eyes well so I can think well. It's a long way back home to walk on my own. Too long alone, spent listening to loud tones. So I guess I gotta hand it to ya. You got your shit sorted out while still making a bigger mess. I guess I gotta hand it to ya. You're handsome, so charming, then you light my cigarette. Keep your calm down. Navigate winds now. Friendship sails out. Shipwrecked we fell. It's a long way back home to swim on my own. Too long alone, spent listening to you moan. So I guess I gotta hand it to ya. You got your shit sorted out while still making a bigger mess. I guess I gotta hand it to ya. Your hands were so charming and you like my cigarette. I guess I gotta hand it to ya. You got it all figured out. I'm just clueless standing there. I guess I gotta hand it to ya. You're handsome, so charming, then you like my cigarette. It was weird. It was like I was gonna say the right word, and then I didn't say it because I thought it was wrong, but it was the right word. Don't ask me. This is my brain. It's like frozen. Okay, this is the last song. It's called Somersault, and I wrote it in 2010, so now we're going 11 years back. Short, pretending I don't want you anymore. 'Cause I'm just a fool. Dumb blonde, Mr. Magoo. Oh, yeah, I'm just a fool. Well, somersault, I'm so nauseous for crazy for you. I've gone crazy for you. I'm so crazy for you. Now all I hope for is the chance you change your mind. Thank you. Thanks for listening, and thanks everyone for coming out, playing. A special shout out to the Peacemakers, Jody for always being there every week, and Juha, fellow host. Casey, you've been there since day one, rocking it, and Shorty, we love your art, and the ukulele, repping the uke. Thanks, guys. Awesome. Is there a Q&A or are we done?
So we are doing a second round. So for the second round, it'll be
Yeah, I'll play some that I played before. I was trying really hard to not do that, but I also get excited when I hear a song that I have heard a couple times and I can like kind of sing along. So I get that. So this is Apartment Blues. So that's the one that I did a music video for, so it's on YouTube. And I actually just uploaded that one to Spotify, or like through DistroKid last night, so it's going to be available soon on like Spotify and all the things. It's my first single from my Quarantunes album that will be out I guess next month or something. Yeah, funny story about that song actually is I actually wrote it in like, I think it was like October or something of 2019, and I was like sick for a week. And so I wrote that song. I couldn't leave the apartment, and I was like, I don't know, having apartment blues or whatever. And then I played it at a couple open mics, and people were just kind of like, yeah, whatever. Like it's no one seemed to like super relate to the song or anything like that. And so I was like, okay, whatever. Like maybe that's like not the best song or something. And then I posted a video of me playing it like in March when everyone was in lockdown, and then suddenly everyone was like, oh my God, mood, like this is like my life. And so it was like the first song that I recorded by myself after getting a recording equipment. So I'm like, oh, apparently everyone's into the song now. So yeah, that's Apartment Blues. I'll play Sleep Forever. This will be my second single off my album, but this is like the acoustic version, but it's played on my electric ukulele. But anyways, yeah, this is Sleep Forever. Sleep Forever. I could play Lonely Sunday if I remember the lyrics. I played this one last week, so this is the second time it's being performed. I'm super new with this Merlin instrument, so bear with me. And I hope I remember the lyrics. Someday, least favorite day. Sunday, loneliest day. Sunday, why are you so gray? Sunday, no sun today. sun, on a Sunday, gloomy Sunday. There's no sun on a Sunday, lonely Sunday. Some say can't rain every day. Sunday, rainy Sunday. Someday, please take me away. Sunday, lonely Sunday. There's no sun on a Sunday, gloomy Sunday. There's no sun on a Sunday, lonely Sunday. Yeah. So does that mean I'm at 12 minutes again? Yeah. All right. Remember one more. Let's do palm trees. Alrighty. This is where I want to be right now. Take me to where the palm trees grow. too.
Do you know what key that song is in?
The 7th fret. I don't know anything about music.
No, it's just like I had my microphone muted. I was like playing the notes. I'm like, hey, I wonder if she knows like this scale sounds good there. But anyways, the question I wanted to ask you is what is one song you like from an artist you hate, and then one song you hate from an artist you love?
Interesting. Hate is a strong word. So I don't know if there's any artists that I like hate. And if I do not enjoy their stuff, then I probably don't know many songs by them. So I don't know how to answer that question because I can't. I mean, I'm not a fan of like you know, like the rap kind of stuff, like how Drake does, or like that kind of style rap. So like if I had to say like something that I don't like, that's probably what it is. But I can't say that I know any of his songs to even tell you what one I don't like. It's just if I heard it on the radio, I'd probably change it because I don't want to listen to that.
So then
yeah.
maybe it's easier to answer the question you don't like from an artist that you do like.
I guess I like different songs for different reasons and different like moods, I guess.
We're trying to just get like a really like clickbaity audio clip and you're just sounding way too polite over here. No one's gonna want to click on that.
Sorry, but like that's like a hard question and I would have to think a lot more about that, especially if it's like an artist that I really like. Like my favorite band is Linkin Park, so I'm like trying to think like, is there a song that I like really don't like of theirs? And there's definitely songs that are not as much my favorite as other songs, but that's still a hard question because there could be certain times where I'm in a mood where I'm like, yeah, you know what, I kind of do dig this song, but like just not all the time.
Okay, thank you.
I'm sorry.
No worries, that's funny.
That was really a hard question, Juha.
Like how would you answer that, Juha? Throw it back at you.
Exactly.
Easy. I would say that from an artist I love, so I really like John Mayer, but like John Mayer does have some songs that like I skip. Like when I hear the song Your Buddy's a Wonderland, I don't feel like he's saying that about me, so I don't feel like I have to listen to John Mayer saying Your Buddy's a Wonderland.
Fair.
And what about the other half of the question?
And then the other half, there are artists that I don't like that sing like mumble rap, but sometimes like they just have one song that is not mumble rap. But I'm like, see, when you don't do that, I think you sound a lot better. But like, I don't know like the name of these people. Like some of these hip hop artists have really confusing names, like Lil Uzi Vert or like XXX Stancion, who apparently passed away but is really talented. Some of these names are just like, they're hard for me to remember. So Casey, are you ready? Sorry.
Yeah, I think so. Just give me one moment here. Just want to make sure the levels are semi-decent. Okay, I think we're good. And here goes. Is this the way it's going to be? Am I too blind? 'Cause they'll never see. I've waited years for this day tonight to see it all slip out of sight. 'Cause I realize that forever's come soon. I'd rather be on the dark side of the moon tonight, night. as I now don't believe in such. It's just another uphill fight. Just holding on this way. As I realize that forever's consumed. Rather be on the dark side of the moon tonight, 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 tonight. As I realize that forever's consumed, rather be on the dark side of the moon tonight, 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 tonight. Okay, that was tonight, and for tonight, I'll do one more.
Quick question for you. Is your
Okay,
guitar
this is
tuned to E flat?
evergreen. Ignorance is bliss. Don't tell me what I missed. It's a little late now to ask. I wonder how. I tried and I tried. Now I didn't lie. I tried and I tried. Some things just never seem denied. I don't want to know. Let me dream anymore. I don't want to know what the future has in store. Strange as it seems, I don't want to dream. I don't want to dream anymore. I could sit here all day. Distractions won't help anyway. I'm broken and me. How much longer can I take this pain? I tried and I tried. Don't make me lie. I tried and I tried. Some things just never seem denied. I don't want to know. So let me dream anymore. I don't want to know what the future has in store. Strange as it seems, I don't want to dream. I don't want to dream anymore. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Let me dream anymore. Let me dream anymore. Okay, thank you.
Casey. I have a random question for you. Is there a actually? Is he able to hear? Can you hear us, Casey?
I think you have to give him like 1 minute to.
Oh, okay.
The same thing happened last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I just asked him like if his guitar was in a certain tuning, and yeah.
But it was a good question.
Well, yeah. It would make sense for that kind of guitar.
Totally.
Hey Casey, can you hear us?
Yeah, I'm just switching here. There we go.
2 questions for you.
Sure.
Oh, and also just funny, the act of giving you like questions, it feels like this is like a sports singer. It's like, all right, here's like your post-set interview. Casey, they want to know what happened late in the game. Anyways, was your guitar tuned to E flat?
Yeah. I generally, most of mine are tuned half a step down.
Okay.
So it gets kind of confusing actually, because I usually, that last song, I usually do it in standard tuning.
Okay.
But sometimes it's like I put the capo on and then I get confused. So I think I was like, it's a little lower, but yeah. That's why sometimes I use the capo tonight. I don't know, it was out of reach, so I didn't use it.
Something that I really enjoyed in your set, though, was that we were able to all see a Casey solo. I feel like you talk about it more than you actually do it. Probably in your setup, like you said, but it was really cool. Like,
Oh,
wow,
thank you. Well, the issue I
video
find
you-
is like, I didn't really get a chance like to do a sound check per se, and I just find like even with that, I found it was like the louder I sang, the less I could hear the backing track, and it's just I'm used to like doing those songs with like a band, so you can hear the drums because they're so loud, but just yeah, it was like kind of without doing the solos, it's like playing over dead air. So I feel like I have to have the backing there, but then when I can't hear the backing up, it's like it just I don't know. It makes it for a more uncomfortable performance just because I don't know. I'm gonna have to I tried putting in the headphones, but yeah, it's definitely like playing to the backing track is I don't know, a bit of a pain in the ass. but then I can do the solos, so it's fun to do like the lead guitar. So
And
it's
my
a
last
trade-off.
question for you is, what is one like musical collab that you always wished happened but never did?
Oh, like some people working together and never did.
Yeah, I don't know. Like maybe you secretly really want like Linkin Park to do like a single with like Katy Perry or something. I don't know.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like see the anger coming from your webcam.
No, there's so many of them actually. Actually, one thing I would have liked to have seen before Van Halen died, I would have liked to have seen him like just maybe do more of like I don't know, like maybe do a record with like Joe Satriani or Steve Vai or something, or even just a solo record, like just
Yeah.
like I find some like great musicians, all you hear is like because he had like an interview, he's like, oh, I got this stack of like all this music I've recorded, but then all you ever hear is the stuff like released on top 40 pop songs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a couple like soundtracks, but just like something like that, like because he died in October, it's like, oh, it would have been cool to hear like more instrumental stuff, and like because like there's like a lot of guys that just do like 6, 7, 8 minute instrumentals, so yeah, something like that maybe.
Actually, just to run with that, my collab that I would love to see if you could just like make people alive again would be Van Halen and what's the guy's name from Ozzy Osbourne, Mr. Crowley.
Randy Rhoads.
Randy Rhoads, yeah, Van Halen and
Yeah.
Randy Rhoads. Randy
Yeah,
Rhoads
yeah.
was really good.
Because Randy Rhoads, he died when he was like I think 23 years old.
He was like a classically trained.
Yeah, and he didn't even make it to 25 years old. And I mean, like, there was like I think like 4 or 5 years of recorded music from him, and that's it. and then he was gone like before he even hit his mid-20s. It's crazy.
Yeah. God, yeah. Well, thank you for doing a second set, Casey.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
So next up to finish up the night, we have Maria, aka Petals on Pavement.
Thank you for that introduction. I was just setting on my stuff while you guys were talking, so good timing.
Do you have an answer for that question about like 2 artists that you wish would collab?
I don't know. It's like, you know, it's really hard for me to like think about these answers on the spot. I'm really bad at like answering questions. I'm good at questions about myself, but not about other things. So I feel unprepared for this, but maybe I should research the answer and get back to you for next week.
Well, if you're unprepared for that, why don't you show us what you have prepared, Maria?
Thank you. Good segue. Okay. Yeah, and you know, I just kind of like randomly pick my songs. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this one, and I have like this list on my computer of, I feel like there is like 200 or something songs, so I just try to do different ones all the time. And so yeah, I picked 5 that are I pretty much never play, and starting with a song I wrote called Plasticine. Maybe he's not into me. Trust me, it's harder than it seems. Loved him, but he rejected me. The glass is half empty. I make love out of plasticine. He molds dreams I desperately believe. Hold tight, 'cause he is fantasy. But I'm leaving. You make me believe in anything. Yeah, you make me believe in everything. He starts fights he starts fights I sheepishly receive. Tells me it's all my fault, you see. His friends hate or are mean to me. How could I be me? He believes what he thinks of me. Twist good intentions to deceive. Love cracks, falls, then cuts a feet. So fragile's our defeat. You make me believe in anything. Yeah, you make me believe in everything. 'Cause I told you once, I will tell you again. As I spill my guts out there, I stand vulnerable, but wielding truth, so I hold my side. You cut me again, try to stop the blood, but I'm only 2 hands gushing forward. I'm drowning in my own mess. My own mess. 'Cause you make me believe in anything. You make me believe in everything. Alright, my second song is Post Haste. Yeah, these are songs that I do not have memorized and I like never play them, so I'm doing my best on these ones. Alright. You make dreams feel fake. safer this way. Yeah, it's nice that you believe in me. Yeah, it's nice that you don't hate on me like they all do. Time waits for no one post haste. You'll learn to like the bitter tastes. So I play the game and learn the rules. And I try to do my best for you. And I guess me. Faith makes dreams take shape. Believe in what your mind creates. 'Cause I only want the best for you. Yeah, I only want what's best for you. 'Cause I only want what's best for you. Yeah, I only want the best for you. And I guess me. My third song is called Perfect Fiction. I am the bird, I sing you songs, you make it known. I heard you once, I think I know why you can't feel. I am the sun, I burn the ones who get too close. It's all I know. I thought you died for what I've done. So I do everything for you. You're my everything for you. Where are the waves? Come wash away the things we've done. We'll die today. Don't say you care, then walk away. So I do everything for you. You're my everything for you. Sit and stare while I abhor you. Let's not pretend I don't adore you. You are fictional to me. Perfect fiction to me. You are fictional to me. Perfect fiction to me. That song has this weird little riff in 7, I guess, at the end. I really love math rock, and like I like doing weird time signatures, but I like them to be like smooth, so you can't really tell I'm playing another time signature. I don't know. I kind of get bored with 3 and 4, and then I was like, okay, I need to start doing weird timings, and I'm into it. I don't know. This one's called Rain. It's pretty much in 4, but it has some weird form constructions, I guess. I won't change. come back to stay. Stop me from sliding between the cracks in your dreams, the holes in your sheets. Ooh, rain, rain, go away, or come back to me. Rain, rain, go away, or come back to stay. Actually, that one kind of fits with Shorty's weather theme because it's about kind of rain. In a way.
Yeah, I just typed in the chat more weather songs.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's an unintentional theme that's building up.
Hey, somehow it happens. So, yeah. And this is my final song. It's pretty short, and I just didn't get to play it last week, so I wanted to play it this week. Let me just make sure I have it. Okay, perfect. You know too much for your own good. Spit it up. I know you're tired. You play nice. You switch it up. And I don't know who it is that you think you're fucking with. I'm new to this game. It ain't fair, but nothing is. And if he hasn't said it yet, well, he probably doesn't give a shit. It's not fair. 2 days too late. He's already promised. So now you wait. And if he hasn't done it yet, well, he probably never will, I bet. It's not fair. It's not fair. And that's it. Thank you. Thanks for listening, and thanks for participating in the open mic. It's awesome to see everyone.
Although we can't close it off yet because I have to ask you a question.
Of course.
So, how has your songwriting process changed as over the years you've changed as a person, or like how has it evolved as you as a person has evolved?
I mean, obviously, like, my songs are reflective of what I went through as a person. So there's different themes, there's different things that I sing about. But also, just like, I guess this isn't me as a person, but I can do different things on guitar. So if you look at my songs from like pre-2010, I'm using like first position chords. I'm doing very basic types of techniques. And hey, it doesn't mean it's bad or good. It's just that's what I was using because that's the terminology, musical abilities that I had. And now I can do way more stuff, and I can do different rhythms and different techniques. And like a lot of my new songs, I use some different tunings. I tried to do one song with tapping. It's like super hard. It's like I don't like playing it because it's too hard, but one day I'll play it. And the point is, I just got to keep practicing it. And I think also one thing that's reflective in everyone's songwriting, I assume, is that as you get older, you become more confident. I don't know. I think that's the point. Like you want to gain confidence in what you do, and you shouldn't care what other people think. So therefore, you play better because you're like you're proud of what you made. So it's like, hey, I did this, and you aren't so vulnerable or self-conscious about what other people think. Don't know. Some people might be the opposite, but for me, I feel like I just played, and I'm like, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I think there's definitely truth to that. Although maybe if someone is new to being vulnerable, if people didn't show, like, if someone doesn't write their first song until they're already whatever older means, then maybe they're going to be more like nervous versus someone who's been vulnerable since they were like 15 or like, yeah, I don't know about you, but like I get, yeah, you hear like the same responses from songs after a while. You're like, you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I'm really proud of it.
But I feel like even songs that I'm critical about, it's like there once years go by, it's like I'm like, actually that song's pretty good. It's like I change my mind because I'm harder on myself when I first write it. That's not really like a as I got older, it's just as time passes.
Okay.
Don't know. But I usually dislike my new songs for some reason.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, just because I'm more critical about something I just wrote, but something that I wrote a long time ago, I'm like, I've already come to peace with it. It's like, no, that's how it is, and it doesn't really matter. And usually, I think all of my songs sound good, just like I'm sure everyone thinks their songs sound good. When I listen back, I was like, oh, it's not as bad as I thought. Like you realize you're actually good if you listen to yourself.
Mm.
Hey, not to be overly confident, but I feel like everyone should believe that about themselves, not just me, anyone.
I think that every day I strive to have the level of confidence as you do in yourself.
You got to. It's the best way.
Right. So I think that is a natural end to it, unless Jody wants to like sneak in a song, but he said already that he was having some issues. It's really cool that you just came to hang out, Jody. It was nice. And wait, did Pasquale like just leave? I thought that they were okay. Anyways, yeah.